Hi, my name's Chad Chesmark. I'm a certified hypnotist and certified NLP or neuro-linguistic programming practitioner. Hypnosis is a very powerful tool that can help you transform into the best version of yourself. But what actually is hypnosis and how does it work? In this short video, we're going to talk about what hypnosis is not, and how you can use it to get rid of bad habits and start new positive habits. Now, if you don't care how or why hypnosis works, that's okay. You can still get the benefits of hypnosis without knowing how it works. But if you'd like to know, keep watching. Now, let me start by telling you what hypnosis is not. Hypnosis is not voodoo, witchcraft, or some sort of black magic. Actually, hypnosis is a completely natural state of mind that people go in and out of every single day of their lives. Let me give you an example. If you've ever been working on a project and you look at your watch, you check the time, you start on the project, but you become very focused on what you're doing, and the next thing you know, when you look at the clock again, a couple hours have passed, even though it only feels like several minutes. That's because you actually put yourself into a light trance or a light state of hypnosis because you had extreme mental focus. Hypnosis can be defined as the ability to follow suggestion without conscious intent. It has been used to help people get rid of fears and phobias, lose weight, quit smoking, boost their self-esteem, reduce stress, cure anxiety, and it's even been used sometimes as a natural anesthetic for surgery and childbirth. Having performed hypnosis for so many years, I often get a lot of the same types of questions, so I'd like to address some of those now. Now, the most common question I get is, when I'm hypnotized, am I going to be completely passed out? And the answer is no, you're not passed out, you're not even actually asleep. You're there, you're completely aware of what's going on, and you are conscious. It's just that you're extremely relaxed and extremely focused. The second most common question that I get is, what if I get hypnotized and I don't wake up? What if I get stuck? Well, I've got some good news. It is scientifically impossible to get stuck in hypnosis. It just can't happen. I've hypnotized thousands of people across the globe, and every single person that I've ever hypnotized woke up with no problem. And the third question is, in order to be hypnotized, don't you have to be weak-willed? And here's the interesting thing, actually the opposite is true. It's been proven that in order to be a good hypnotic subject, you need to have a strong will as well as an average or above average level of intelligence. And the reason for that is because you have to be able to focus your attention for an extended period of time. The fourth common question I get is, I don't think that I can be hypnotized. Can anybody be hypnotized? And the answer is yes. And that's because all of us go in and out of hypnosis every single day of our lives. Some studies actually show that we go in and out of hypnosis up to 1,000 times a day. So right now you might be thinking, well, that's not true because I don't remember getting hypnotized, especially 1,000 times a day. And that's because when you're hypnotized, it doesn't feel like anything other than intense focus and relaxation. And a good example is if you're driving in your car and you're thinking about something, you know where you're going, right? Let's say it's a route you take every single day. You're going to work, for example. You're driving in the car, and the next thing you know, you look up and you've missed your exit. And you know where you're going, so it doesn't make sense. What happened there? You were in a light state of hypnosis. You were so focused on driving your car that your subconscious mind turned on and took over driving the car for you. That is a state of hypnosis. The reason you passed that exit is because while your subconscious mind knows how to drive the car in order to keep you safe, it doesn't know where your conscious mind wants to go. So it just keeps driving. And the fifth question that I get is hypnosis some type of mind control? And the answer is no. You can't control somebody's mind with it. All it is a tool that allows you to access the most powerful part of your brain. And the most powerful part of your brain is your subconscious mind. Once you can access that, you can make magnificent changes in your life. The sixth question is, how long will it take for your program to help me create change in my life? And that answer differs from person to person. Now, some people can listen to a hypnosis recording one time and boom, the change will occur. Other people will have to listen to it every single day for up to 21 days sometimes. That's because all of us are different and all of our habits are embedded at different levels. So the deeper it's embedded, the longer it's going to take to see change. But you will see change, especially if you stick with it. The seventh question I get is, hey, I see that your hypnosis things are audio. I like to listen to audiobooks when I drive in my car. Can I listen to your hypnosis recordings while I'm driving in my car? The answer is absolutely no. Because when you're driving in your car, you don't want to be listening to my voice hypnotizing you, because you might close your eyes. You might get so relaxed that you forget that you're driving. It is very dangerous. So never listen to a hypnotic recording while driving or operating any type of heavy machinery. You're going to want to listen to these while you are alone at home, or in a quiet place somewhere where you're not going to be disturbed or not going to have to do anything physically for about 30 minutes. Okay, now we're going to talk about how hypnosis can make changes in your life. The first thing we're going to talk about is getting rid of bad habits and installing new positive habits. So how does this work? Well, here's some things you need to understand. First of all, there are two parts of the mind. The conscious mind, we'll say that's over here with the watch. The conscious mind, this over here will be the subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is where all of your habits live. Your subconscious mind is also the most powerful part of your mind. So, if you decide, and I'm going to use weight loss for example, because that's one of my most popular courses, right? Someone here consciously decides, I want to lose weight and get in shape. So let's say this is a thought that you have consciously. I want to lose weight, I want to get in shape. If your subconscious mind doesn't agree with that thought, if your subconscious mind, deep inside of your mind thinks, I don't want to do that, I hate exercise, and I only like junk food, you can consciously decide to lose weight, and it's only going to last for a day or two, because eventually this part of your mind, which is way more powerful, is going to take over, and you're going to eat the junk food, and you're going to take another day off from working out. So what we need to do, and what we're going to use hypnosis to do, is create change in this part of the mind, in the subconscious mind, where the habits live. Here's the tricky part. This part of your mind is protected by what we call in hypnosis a critical factor. Now, the critical factor, I want you to imagine, is a wall that's right here, in between. This is the subconscious, here's the wall, this is your conscious mind. An idea, if you say in your conscious mind that I want to lose weight, you think that thought, you try to send it into your subconscious mind, the critical factor will block it. This is a protective layer. It's an imaginary protective layer, but it is there. Why is this layer there? Because if it wasn't there, your subconscious mind would be way too malleable. For example, every time you'd watch a commercial for a hamburger, it would go right to your subconscious mind, and you'd get right in your car and be like, I need to have that burger right now. So this is a protective barrier. It's there to protect you. The only way to make change in this part of your mind is, well, there's a couple ways. One is it's built through your childhood. So that's why a lot of our habits come from when we're very young, because the critical factor is very weak when you're a child. When you're a child, you're very easily influenced. So that's why over time, these ideas get there, this wall, as you get older, it comes up, and now this is who you are. If you want to change that later, enter hypnosis. So how does hypnosis get past this critical factor? Well, the first way we said is start as a child. Well, I'm guessing you're older now, so it's too late for that. The wall is up. The other way is through a traumatic event. For example, when someone gets into a car crash, the critical factor goes down. The subconscious mind is filled with the fear of driving. So one bad accident can reprogram this so that you're afraid to drive. The critical factor goes back up, and now that's a habit. It's a phobia. And the only way to change it now is to get this back down and get new information in there. Well, we don't want to use trauma, because how are we going to do that? We're not going to purposely get into an accident. So the third way, being young, we can't do that. Trauma, we don't want to do that. The next one is repetition. That's doing something, sending it from your conscious mind over and over and over again. Like affirmations, like saying, I eat healthy 100 times a day. I eat healthy. You're saying it over and over again. Eventually, some of that's going to slip through the critical factor, and eventually, over a long period of time, you can make change in your subconscious mind with repetition. We want to do it faster than that. That's why we're going to use hypnosis. Here's the magic of hypnosis. Hypnosis has the unique ability to take this critical factor temporarily down. When you're relaxed, when you're in a trance hypnotic state, this goes down. Then we can take the information, the data that defines the new you, the new habits, install them into your subconscious mind, and then we wake you up. We raise the critical factor, and the change here becomes permanent. You have now become the person that you intended to become. You created positive change within yourself through the power of hypnosis. So essentially what we do is we take the affirmations or suggestions, we take affirmations and turn them into suggestions that go along with the person that you want to become. Let's go back to our example of someone who wants to eat healthier and work out more. We embed in your subconscious mind the ability for you to actually think like the person who is healthy and fit. Then, when you think about going to the gym, your subconscious mind takes over and says, I'm going to go to the gym today. When you look at food, consciously you'll say, I'm going to eat healthy. Your subconscious mind now will say, you're right. I like to eat healthy. That's who I am. And that is who you become. So whether you just want to reduce stress, get a better night's sleep, or get in better shape, hypnosis is one of the most powerful tools that can help you achieve those goals. Now, if you're ready to become the ultimate version of yourself, click on the products button and check out all of the hypnosis downloads that I have to offer. Make sure you check out the bundles because those are where you're going to save the most money. And if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to send me an email and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much for watching this video. My name's Chad Chesmark. Take care.